and they always beat the talented ones.
So what's more important than is it, so you're saying, from hearing you right, you're saying will is more important than skill?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Will is way more important than skill, because it can one can equate to the other without the other way around.
And you've done like, I think you said like 9 or 10 of these pitch competitions.
Today was the
15th, and you have the same kids all the time. You have like a good turnover of new kids trying out.
Really good turnover. Really good. So I think for this pitch today, we had one student that was from a prior year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why do you think the kids don't want to come back?
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
The Metro Parks switches up to give other contractors a chance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They put us in different schools every time. And so next year, we're going to be in some of the same schools.
So how does Metro Parks have anything to do with the schools? I don't think Metro Parks, they had on like Tacoma Parks, what's have to do with the schools?
So this is something that's been done in many, many states that we've been privy to. Well, Metro Parks is one of those companies that they take in government contracts, they take in government funds from the state or from the city, and they distribute it. They act simply as distributors that are passing this money down to smaller contractors that's doing the actual work. So, and that tends to, and to be honest, you see that type of structure, symbiotic relationship between city and company in every state. So most of the time, city funds, government funds, grant funds are not being distributed directly to individual contractors, but a big body and then smaller bodies.
So give me an off-fall prediction for 20 years, like something Texas going to do in 20 years no one is expecting.
In 20 years, but nobody's expecting.
Yeah. 10 years, 20 years, what you want to do? Something like you see, but like no one sees this yet.
Okay. Very, very soon, you will be able to sell rights to your genetic code for lots of money. And it's going to seem like a really, really good deal because it's a lot of money. But you are subjecting your bloodline and your future children, whatever soul that comes through that particular blood or body, to years of torture in the lab. We have become semi-gods over our DNA in our evolution, which we need to survive. But it's going to be we're coming to a place of we're coming to a place where we become a neo tech aristocratic type. It's becoming company first. And so I see that coming up. It's going to be like feudal where you have Facebook, Amazon, like noble families that has their certs and such, and they report to the government or to whomever's over. It's turning more and more like a neo version of that.
So what do you think of these dire wolves being brought back after 10,000 years? Now with that, they're brought by these dire, they call them dire wolves. There's a lot of scientists who are saying no, that they're like just re-engineered gray wolves, right?
Yeah.
But I think it doesn't matter what they are. They're in existence because someone made them in a lab. Like two wolves didn't have sex, and these dire wolves came up. Like I don't care the dire wolves, gray wolves, I don't care the fucking cats. They were made, right? And I think this is the slippery slope, right? And like we're joking around the day, before you know, we're gonna have like flying T-Rexes with Elon Musk's Neuralink, or like I don't know. It's like exciting and scary. And then like I have a friend in Vietnam, Raphael Masters. He has a robotics company where like if you're amputee, he puts a robotic arm on you. But the future was like mine's not the right word, but like harvest. I use the word harvest. Like use your data for like something, right? Right. To make things better, right? Mm-hmm. But of course, it's the wrong hands. They use it for nefarious things, connected with making like. Next thing you know, we have dire wolves with fucking robotic arms, with a Neuralink,
Well, it connects.
Hey, but make sure you stay up the mic.
Connected to the internet.
Yeah.
We don't need any dire wolves connected to the internet.
And for you know, all the rich people are dire wolves for protecting their homes.
That'd be bad. That's gonna be really bad. I've actually heard a theory that they're saying that they're bringing the dire wolves back so they can make super soldiers. I've heard some people say that. It's a little far fetched, but the dire wolves and they're talking about the woolly mammoth by 2028.
They already made the woolly mice. You see that?
Yeah.
The woolly mice, yeah.
I did not believe that was real. They're the cutest things on the planet. Those woolly mice are too cute. Way too cute. You'll have to. The world needs to see these woolly mice.
Oh, I know you probably can see that if you're watching. Yeah, I mean they are kind of cute. I mean,
It's super cute.
they're woolly mice.
Yes, they have little holes in their ears. And
I think they said it was like 16 males, 16 females to keep them separated. All kind of stuff. So I mean, I don't know. What are they gonna make next, right?
that's crazy. They're mixing everything nowadays. I already know. I mean, I'm way too confident that they've been mixing stuff with human genetics and stuff like that. This is stuff that has been studied since the 70s. I saw some of the video.
And of course, the fear is always with anything like this. Like, so to me, taking science make having us closer together. Seems always get falling apart, right? Like, you're rich, man. Let me pay some genetic engineering. So my kid doesn't, okay, you're rich, my family has cancer. Let me pay this doctor genetic engineer my son, right?
Yeah.
Does have cancer. Some of can't do that, right?
Yeah.
And then the rich people have middle lives, and it's just like, same thing with internet, like, if you live in Seattle, have all kind of great internet. You live like in, I don't know, bumfuck Arkansas with 200 people, no internet, it's like.
Right.
And there's all these programs say, hey, we're going to equalize everything, but it never works, I don't think, right?
Yeah. That wake up is going to grow very, very fast. And there's actually
then with AI, all that kind of stuff coming, it's going to get worse.
It's way worse. Because the rich are going to live longer. They're gonna be able to maintain their money. They're gonna have AI agents. They're gonna have robot servants and all kinds of stuff. They're planning way more time on their hand to do all kinds of money making things or whatever leisure things that they can afford. But the common person are going to have to, still work and whatever it is they're going to do. But that's going to grow. They're saying, I've heard this in several other podcasts, that they're saying in 6 years, if you have not got to a financially wealthy place, it will be impossible for you to overcome that wage status at that point. We're coming to a place where our financial rank becomes cemented in place.
So almost like in the Middle Ages, if your father's king, you be like a king. If your father's a cobbler, you be a cobbler, right? It's gonna happen here pretty soon, unfortunately, right?
Yes.
And then with the AI coming, you're like I think I told a story. So this lawyer posted on LinkedIn, right? He said, "Hey, I'm not gonna give him details of my company. I'm a big firm." Big law firm, in the Northeast. He said we have 25 junior lawyers, and we used to have a big case for you to give them all the research. We did an experiment between the junior lawyers and the ChatGPT, Grok stuff, and he said the AI, it wasn't close. Outperformed, not even close, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, we're not gonna fire them, but when someone leaves, we're not gonna replace them.
Yeah. Right.
So in 3 or 4 years, we're gonna be having more junior lawyers.
Wow.
It's all AI. And he said we usually hire 4 or 5 lawyers a year, right? And so take that to whatever industry is, right? So can you imagine, you're like Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, this probably a good example because they don't have no fucking cashiers anyway, But Walmart had 10 cashiers every day. A year from now, replaced by AI robots, right?
Yes. I mean, I used to be a bank teller in Wells Fargo, and there's almost no bank tellers now.
No.
Need to be anymore.
No.
You can go to the ATM. They have an ATM at the bank teller place.
Yeah.
And then pretty much they're going to have somebody just to say, there's going to have nothing but the Walmart readers at different places. So just going to have a human face.
Or just you ever go, do you have a Costco membership?
Yeah.
So I know the one in Lacey, down where I live at, you used to have a guy at the door taking it. And so I went twice last week. The guy was at the door, but he said, you got to scan here. So I scanned it. 2 times. With the third time, the guy wasn't even there no more.
Wow.
It's just it's a scandal thing, right?